Claire, yes, I've cut my hair, yes, I haven't made a video in 25 years, yes, I will probably have some lipstick on my teeth at some point in this video. Let's deal with all of those things right now. Dealt with them? Cool, okay. I want to talk to you about how getting my driver's license was a sexist nightmare. And I tried to record this video once before, but it was in my car and I was driving. Obviously I wasn't looking at the phone, but this was the result. So yeah, not really usable footage, so let's tell it again. So I got my driver's license 2 years ago and I went to a driving school because that's what everyone does in Italy. You go there, you follow the course over I don't know how many weeks, and then you take the writing test and then the practical test. You drive a car and try to kill no one in the 10-15 minutes of the examination. Yay! Well, my driving school was peculiar, let's say. It was a teeny tiny classroom with one teacher, a lot of signs, a lot of car parts, a lot of stuff, and it was mostly teenagers and like foreigners around 30, 40 that were getting their driving license probably. Again, the teenagers were like 17 to 18, 19 years old, and we weren't really like 50-50 male-female. There were a couple of girls, but a lot of guys that seemed to know everything already, and why do you need to be there if you know everything? Or maybe you're just trying to show off. That's probably what it was. So the class would be like an hour. The teacher would come in and make jokes for a big chunk of the lesson and then try to focus on a topic and explain stuff and then ask to the people what they understood. And let me just say that they just, I don't know why, but they focused their attention on girls mostly and on foreign people. Don't know why, probably because they thought that we didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. Probably yes, because stereotypes. Girls because we're girls, and like the foreigners because like they don't understand the language that well, so maybe they think they're like more stupid, which they are not. They know a couple languages more than you do. But okay, I don't know, all the questions that the girls got were like, oh, baby, do you understand that? Do you know, like, what a wheel is? I don't know, like, the most stupid stuff ever. And I really fucking hated it. I never answered anything. That's because I'm, like, an anxious mess and I didn't want to, like, raise my hand. Even when I knew the answer, I didn't want to say anything because what if it's wrong? Or what if it's, like, right and, like, people turn and look at me and then I have to answer more. And no, thank you. No, thanks. So that was my excuse for not answering. Like, I think that they never asked me anything. Maybe they sensed that I was like, please don't, Jesus Christ. But whenever they would ask people that weren't a cis male teenage boy, all the questions would be put in the most arrogant and like demeaning way. I can't really remember like instances of what they asked, but I remember that whenever the questions was aimed at us, it was really rude and it was really, oh, you don't really understand, so let me just like ask because I have to acknowledge your presence, but I don't really care if you answer. So that was a thing. And also when we got to the practical part, I felt like I was treated as a fucking idiot because like I didn't know how to work a car immediately, which I mean, if it's the first time that I step in a car, like I sit in a car, I can't know exactly what to do, and I'm, again, an anxious mess, so like, treat me fucking calmly. And there were a couple times when I was with a certain instructor and he basically thought that I couldn't do anything. It was like late in the like my practice lessons and I already knew how to do stuff, but the way he told me things, I don't know, treated me, I just shut down whenever he was there. So that was fun, like, I don't know, And still to this day, to be honest, I get a little bit anxious when I'm in the car with guys, some that don't even have their license yet, but I don't know, I have this, like, I have the stereotype that women can't drive ingrained in my head, and whenever I'm with someone else, I think that, I don't know, I get dumber. I don't think that I'm as great as I am when I'm alone. I don't know, that's fucking weird. And why do we have stereotypes like that? I mean, there are some people that can't drive, but that's like everyone, not one gender specifically. What, like, gave guys the gift of like good driving. No one, fuck you. And it's not even like that I feel I was treated differently, I know that I was treated differently. I don't know, this is fucked up. It's fucked up. And that's, I think, why some girls or women don't know how to drive probably, because there are people that didn't teach them well enough, or because of this stereotype, because that's how we are supposed to be, and that's how sometimes we feel even when we don't do anything wrong, which is what happens to me when I'm in the car with guys, some that don't even have their driving license. I don't know, I feel like I'm 20% less capable of driving a vehicle that I know I can drive properly. I don't know, Jesus. And I'm an only child, so I don't know if this would have changed anything, but I feel like my parents are very apprehensive of me taking the car. And I swear to God, I had my driving license for 2 years and I haven't had an incident yet, so apparently I can't drive. And I mean, I got the driving license, so an instructor told me I was good enough. Thank you. But I feel like my parents don't trust me enough, and I'm sure that if I were a guy, that'd be different. That'd be different because I see how like my dad is with my mom that has had her driving license for years and years. So, and we don't say anything about his driving skills, so what is it? Are we not good enough, or it's just a stereotype like outweighing what we're doing? I think it's the stereotype. I'm at a traffic light, so I'm gonna look at you. Yeah, I don't know. The moral of the story is maybe don't treat people as lesser than because of their gender, and like presume that they're not able to do something because of their gender, because that's not a thing. There are, of course, female people that are not able to drive as much as there are males. So yeah, I think this was my video. It was just a rant because whenever I think back to the time I was trying to get my driving license, it's a lot of anger and a lot of why did I get treated differently? Why am I still viewed differently from male drivers? It's I hate it. Did you have any experiences similar to mine? Do you think that we are still like undervalued as female drivers? I don't know, it's complicated, so tell me your experiences. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, you can leave a thumbs up, or maybe you can watch one of these 2 videos, or subscribe to my Italian channels. A lot of things that you can do. Go do one of them, and I will see you next time. Bye!